Well, hello. So today I want to talk to you about leadership skills and specifically how to unlock leadership skills to drive business growth. Well, my name is Lolita Cleveland, and I help women entrepreneurs become confident, empowered, and financially independent leaders who create six figures and beyond. And so today's topic is about leadership skills. And we'll be talking about how these skills or the lack thereof can really impact not just your business, but your finances and your mindset too. So before we dive into the specifics, I want to share just a little bit about my journey with you. I wasn't always confident. And if you were to look at me on the outside, you might think that I was. But I would question myself all the time. And I would ask myself, do you know enough? Do you know enough to do what you want to do? And so I wasn't confident. I wasn't that empowered leader that I am today. And there was a time that I struggled with my own leadership skills, and it held me back in ways that I didn't even fully understand until later. So when I first stepped into a leadership role, I had the vision, I had the passion, but I lacked the confidence to lead effectively because I was always questioning myself. And I remember just feeling overwhelmed by the weight of responsibility because not only was I responsible for myself, but I was responsible for these other ladies and constantly second guessing my decision and just struggling to communicate my vision clearly. So it was really frustrating because I knew I wanted to achieve, I knew what I wanted to achieve, but it felt like something was always holding me back. And I saw the impact that it had on my business and the things that I was trying to do, and they were not getting done as efficiently as they should have been. So, and then the financial strain, it was real. So every mistake or every delay, every time I questioned myself, it was costing me time, it was costing me money, it was costing me opportunities, and it was costing me peace of mind. And so it is my mission, though, to help women like me, women who are working a full time job and they may have a side business that they are really working to build. So that was me about 5 years ago. And I was really working to build that business because I wanted to have something of my own. But the toll that it takes when you're, don't have peace of mind and you're doing all the things, but you're constantly doubting yourself, it takes a toll on your mindset. The stress, the anxiety, all of that stuff, it creeps in and it makes you question whether you are really cut out for that. But I did reach a turning point when I realized that if I wanted to grow, if I wanted to do things differently, both professionally and personally, I had to invest in developing my leadership skills. It wasn't easy and it didn't happen overnight. But as I began to focus on having clear communication, began to become confident in my decision making, and then leading by example, I started to see a shift, just not in my business, but also in myself. And I share this because I know many of you might be feeling the same way. You might be feeling stuck. You might be feeling overwhelmed and unsure how to move forward. But I'm here to tell you that transformation is possible, and it starts with leadership. So let's start by addressing a common issue: the challenge of effective leadership. You may have the passion, you may have the drive, and even the vision. But without strong leadership skills, you might find yourself struggling to steer your business in the direction that you want it to go in. And here's the thing, leadership isn't just about guiding your team, it's about guiding yourself. It's about making decisions that align with your goals, communicating your vision clearly, and leading by example. So, what happens when these leadership skills are lacking? Well, let's just talk about this for a minute because it can affect your finances and it can also affect your mindset. So, first, let's look at the financial impact. So, when leadership is lacking, inefficiencies start to creep into your business. Things go over budget, you're spending money on unnecessary things, resources are wasted because you are not in tune with your finances. And communication breaks down, become costly. And so these aren't just minor inconveniences, they're financial drains. Imagine just watching your hard-earned revenue slip through your fingers because you aren't being your tasks aren't being executed efficiently. Every dollar is wasted. You know, you're wasting money, and that could have been money that you invested back into your business or driving growth, or even money that could have been in your pocket. So then there's the issue of growth. Without strong leadership, your business can stagnate. You might find yourself stuck, unable to scale your operations, and missing out on opportunities that could have elevated your business to the next level. This isn't just about missing out on potential, it's about actively limiting your financial success. Every day that you delay in improving your leadership skills is another day your business isn't growing the way it could. But the impact doesn't just stop at your finances, it goes deeper. It affects your mindset because poor leadership skills often lead to increased stress and anxiety, the constant pressure to make decisions, the fear that you believe that you're going to make the wrong decision, and the overwhelming responsibilities can take a toll on your mental well being. And this stress doesn't just affect your business decisions, it bleeds into every aspect of your life. And that leaves you exhausted, mentally drained, and questioning your capabilities. Then there's that feeling of isolation. As a leader, the burden of responsibility can make you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You might feel alone in your struggles, unsure of who to turn to for support. And this isolation can lead to overwhelm, making it harder to lead effectively. And the cycle continues, leaving you stuck in a place where growth seems to be impossible. And the weight of your business feels like it's just too much to bear. Now, let's look at the ripple effects. When inefficiencies drain your finances, it's not just about losing money, it's about losing and missing out on opportunities. Every wasted dollar is a step further from your financial goals, a delay in achieving the success that you worked so hard for. And the longer these inefficiencies go unchecked, the more they compound, turning financial leaks into massive drains on your resources. And as you find that your business is stalling, the frustration is building. You know what your business is capable of, but you can't seem to break through that ceiling. Every day that passes feels like it's a mischance, and the doubt starts to creep in. What if? What if this is all? that you're capable of? What if your business never grows beyond its current state? And as the stress and the anxiety mounts, then it clouds your judgment. You might find yourself paralyzed by indecision, unable to move forward because the fear of making the wrong choice is too great. The overwhelm can become so intense that it starts affecting your health, your relationships, and your ability to enjoy the success that you've already achieved. But here's the thing, this doesn't have to be your reality. There is a way to break this cycle. Imagine what it would feel like to have clarity in your communication, to make decisions with confidence, and to lead your team in a way that inspires and motivates them. Imagine watching your business grow, knowing that every decision that you make is bringing you closer to your financial goals. Imagine feeling a sense of peace and fulfillment because you're no longer weighed down by stress and isolation. This transformation is possible, but it requires developing the leadership skills necessary to guide your business and yourself effectively. So, if this resonated with you, then put the word lead in the comments, and I will direct message you to see how I can support you with your leadership skills. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're not here live, then catching the replay. So thank you so much. And remember, the strength of your leadership directly impacts the success of your business. By improving your communication, decision making, and the ability to lead by example, you can create a thriving, empowered team that will take your business to new heights. So I am here to support you every step of the way. So let's make it happen together. Thank you so much. I'll see you real soon.